What if you could love everything that happens to you? Not just tolerate it, not just accept it, love it. Even the painful stuff, even the failures, even the losses. The Stoics called this Amor Fati, love your fate. And it's not what you think. It's not toxic positivity. It's not pretending bad things are good. It's something deeper, something that changes everything. You spend your life fighting reality, wishing things were different, replaying what went wrong, obsessing over what should have been. You didn't get the job. Your relationship ended. You got sick. Someone betrayed you, and you resist. You rage. You ask, why me? This isn't fair. This shouldn't have happened. You're at war with what is, and you're losing, because reality always wins. The Stoics understood something we've forgotten. The more you fight your fate, the more you suffer. Not because your fate is cruel, but because resistance is exhausting. So they developed a practice, a radical shift in perspective. Amor Fati. Amor Fati, love of fate. It's one of the most powerful Stoic concepts, and it goes beyond acceptance. Acceptance says, this happened, I acknowledge it, I'll deal with it. Amor Fati says, this happened, and I love that it did, because this is my path. Marcus Aurelius wrote, a blazing fire makes flame and brightness out of everything that is thrown into it. Everything that happens to you, the good, the bad, the devastating, is fuel, material for your growth. Nietzsche, who loved the Stoics, put it this way: my formula for greatness in a human being is amor fati, that one wants nothing to be different, not forward, not backward, not in all eternity, not wanting anything to be different, not even the worst moments. This sounds impossible, maybe even insane. Why would you love suffering? Why would you love loss? Because it's already happened, and your resistance doesn't change it. It only prolongs your pain. Amor Fati isn't about being grateful for trauma. It's about refusing to add suffering on top of pain. Here's the paradox. When you stop fighting what happened, you become free. You get fired. Amor Fati says, this happened. This is my path now. What can I do with this? You get your heart broken. Amor Fati says, this pain is mine. I'll let it shape me into someone deeper. You face illness. Amor Fati says, this is my body's journey. I'll meet it with courage. You're not pretending it doesn't hurt. You're not lying to yourself. You're choosing a different relationship with reality. The Stoics knew this. You can't control what happens, but you can control how you integrate it into your story. Amor Fati transforms obstacles into opportunities, setbacks into setup, tragedy into teacher. Not because everything happens for a reason, but because you give everything that happens a reason. You become the author of your own meaning, the sculptor of your own life, and that is freedom. So how do you practice Amor Fati? How do you learn to love what happened? Step 1. Stop the resistance story. Notice when you're saying, this shouldn't have happened, this is wrong, this is unfair. That story is optional. It's adding suffering to pain. Step 2. Acknowledge what is. Say it out loud. This happened. This is real. This is my life now. Not with defeat, with clarity. Step 3. Ask the Amor Fati question. How can this make me better? What can this teach me? Where is the hidden gift? Not immediately. Sometimes you need to grieve first, but eventually, ask. A relationship ends. Amor Fati asks, what did I learn about myself? How will I love more wisely next time? A business fails. Amor Fati asks, what skills did I gain? What doors just opened? You face rejection. Amor Fati asks, what wasn't aligned here? Where am I being redirected? Step 4. Embrace it. Say these words. I love that this happened, because this is my fate, and my fate is making me who I'm meant to be. Not because it feels good, because it's true. Everything that has happened to you has led you here, to this moment, to this person you've become. You can resent that, or you can love it. Amor Fati chooses love. Here's what changes when you practice Amor Fati. You stop being a victim of your past. You become the author of your future. You stop wishing things were different. You start building with what is. You stop resenting your scars. You start seeing them as your story. You stop asking, why did this happen to me? You start saying, this happened for me, and I'll prove it. Marcus Aurelius faced plague, war, betrayal, and the death of children, and he wrote, what stands in the way becomes the way. That's Amor Fati, not avoiding the fire, walking through it, and becoming flame. Your life hasn't been easy. You've faced things you didn't choose, pain you didn't deserve, and you have a choice. Spend your life wishing it was different, or embrace what is. Amor Fati doesn't erase the past. It transforms how you carry it. So tonight, think of something you've been resisting, something that happened that you wish hadn't, and say this, I love that this happened, because this is my fate, and my fate is making me stronger. Not because it's easy, because it's true. This is your life, the only one you have. Every moment of it, the joy and the pain, love it all. That's Amor Fati. Your transformed life begins now. Follow Sage of the Agora for more Stoic wisdom that changes